This is for entertainment purposes only, fam. Because that's what we're told to say, y'all.
Yeah.
Unapproachable social network. Yeah. Unapproachable social network. Yeah. Network. Say yeah. The unapproachable social network. Unapproachable. Unapproachable. Unapproachable social network. Unapproachable. Unapproachable.
Is y'all ready to dive in or what, son? It's time to dispel more of the misconceptions and damn near completely wrong assumptions of what magic with a K and magic with a C really mean.
Hell yeah, kid. We're dropping all this incredibly phenomenal intel for all my witches, wizards, and warlocks out there, y'all. We do this for all of you, my pretties.
That's what I'm saying, kid. We do this for all the barbershops, beauty, and nail salons out there tuning in, yo.
Word to Big Bird, girl. We do this for when you sitting in the whip, stuck in traffic, going to and from the office, baby.
For all my witches circled round the fire and barbecue grills, pushing back a few brewskis and shit.
This is for all those ciphers chilling on their front porches and on the back patios, putting something up in the air, y'all.
We do this for all the folks riding buses, trains, cabs, and planes, tuning the world out with their earbuds, wanting to hear something better.
Hell yeah, Sim. Once you see, you can't unsee, baby. Once you unknow it all, you can't unknow it, y'all.
And once y'all know what we know,
well, damn, let the games begin. You know what I'm saying?
I know, right? But y'all don't hear me, though.
Okay, y'all. Now, as we all know, right, the human body is a biological organism. But now, if we examine the strict mechanics of our Western esoteric tradition and modern biospiritual engineering, we actually uncover a different schematic altogether, yo. Word. The body acts as a dormant, high-tech vehicle designed for interdimensional transit, my peoples.
Word up, B. Beneath all the tissue and bone lies an intricate, energetic architecture, my witches. It's like fine art, yo.
No doubt, Sim. It's a precise geometric machine, complete with a highly specific ignition sequence, kid.
Aight, yo, peep this, y'all. In 1938, right, Rigardi published a deeply controversial thesis, right? And as a master of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, he stripped the superstitions away from what everybody looked at as ceremonial magic. No doubt.
Rigardi classified ritual as a systematized form of clinical applied psychology, my pretties.
Then, decades later, the light body, or Merkaba framework, rose up on the scene, son.
Word! And this model details human spiritual evolution through what's known as cellular metabolism biophysics and information theory, my witches.
Now get your scuba gear ready, fams, because we're gonna totally map these two systems against each other and see what's the dealsies, yo.
For realsies, yo!
The ancient geometric rituals of the occult and the modern cellular activation protocols, kid.
By unifying the psychological blueprint of the Golden Dawn with the biophysics of the Merkabah, right? We isolate a reproducible technical science of liberation, y'all. Word.
The two lexicons describe the exact same process of human transmutation, my loves. Facts.
But the process begins at a severe disadvantage, y'all. The baseline human psyche is heavily obstructed by unresolved trauma, neurotic conflicts, and energetic static. This is what medieval magicians cataloged as malevolent demons, my G.
And clinical psychology identifies it as repressed elements of the unconscious shadow, my witches.
Exactly. To process high-frequency light data, this system requires a rigorous physical and psychological detox in the light body buddy.
Like map levels 1 through 3, right? Like describe a harsh shedding of physical density in the occult tradition, fam.
Psychoanalysis is a mandatory prerequisite to ritual, y'all. Don't never let nobody tell you different, you schmell me? Once the gross obstructions are cleared, the operator applies the first technological, the Kabbalistic cross, yo.
True. The Golden Dawn prescribes the lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram as this primary layer of psychic armor.
Word!
The operator should proceed to trace flaming pentagrams at the 4 cardinal directions, my witches. No doubt.
This specific geometry acts as a static boundary, y'all. A rigid filtration system that straight up locks out any, shall we say, undesirable astral interference.
Word!
Seriously, though.
I ain't trying to with no wild boy banana out here, son.
For realsies, yo!
Inside this secured containment unit, the primary esoteric engine can safely activate. Nah mean, my pretties?
And this engine is called the Merkaba, my friend.
Oh, snap, yo. That's right. That's right, B.
Seriously, though. The Merkaba's architecture relies on the star tetrahedron.
Whoa, ho, ho. That's that King Solomon type talk, pal. All my witches, wizards, and warlocks better have y'all's minds right. This ain't for play, you know what I'm saying?
So let's do this thing! The star tetrahedron consists of an upward-pointing male geometry governing mental logic and interlocked with a downward-pointing female geometry governing the emotional state, y'all.
Unlike the static shield of the pentagram, the Merkabah is what you call a highly dynamic transit vehicle, Chief.
To activate, these overlapping tetrahedra must spin in opposite directions, my dudes. And just saying, my peoples, don't be a Nisi, y'all. Follow protocol.
Your intent and what's in your heart matters, kid. Word, fam. It's a very thin line.
And a very slippery slope.
Exactly. When swimming in these waters, yo. You don't want to be a villain with this my witches. That ain't cool, yo.
I mean, if we're gonna keep it real here and see through the veil, right? Like, these are like some of the same teachings that Jesus was learning in the mystery schools during his missing years. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta be.
Gotta be. Don't let what you've originally been taught fool you, buddy. It's the same gnosis. You have a choice with which road you travel with this gnosis. You schmell me?
That's right, y'all. And that's what they don't tell you, my pretties. You don't have to be wicked, which is kid.
But I'm saying, though, about these overlapping tetrahedra, right? Like, well, this engine requires a precise ignition velocity, my witches.
Yep. The geometric fields counter-rotate at a 34:21 ratio.
Yep. This specific frequency aligns the human biofield with the Fibonacci sequences found in the growth patterns of nautilus shells and galaxies. I'll say that again for all my homegirls in the back and shit, y'all. This frequency generated aligns the human biofield with the Fibonacci sequences found in the growth patterns of nautilus shells and galaxies. You dig?
This sequence of operations is absolute, Chief. You must secure the psychological perimeter using the static geometry of the pentagram before you attempt to unbind the spirit using the rotational force of the Merkaba, my pretties.
It's simple magic and mathematics, kid. With the perimeter secured and the external vehicle spinning, right, like the work moves to the deep internal anatomy of the practitioner. You following me, my witches?
The middle pillar exercise serves as the core developmental groundwork for energy circulation, my loves. So pay attention. We told y'all from day one, fam. We don't play around when it comes to this.
The operator visualizes 5 intense spheres of light called galgalum or warlings, igniting sequentially down the central column, y'all. These structures anchor the bridge between the cleared psychological shadow and the higher spiritual will.
These 5 spheres, form Voltron and right? And, map along the central energetic axis of the counter-rotating Merkaba tetrahedron, providing the vertical stability required for the engine to hold its shape, folks.
Word!
The biological equivalent of this ritual occurs within the original 8 cells at the base of the spine, fam.
You see, my witches. Okay, like when the middle pillar visualization generates a specific internal frequency, it triggers a reaction in the cellular hardware. This, my friend, is cellular transduction.
That's right, y'all. DNA begins operating as an electromagnetic antenna specifically designed to decode light data, my dude. No doubt. The visualized spheres of the middle pillar, right, act as the signal, and the DNA provides the receiving transducer.
Word to Big Bird, y'all. The organism's mitochondria begin to recognize this incoming light as a direct fuel source, independent of traditional nutrients, yo.
This metabolic shift drastically increases ATP production, manifesting physically as intense heat and right? Like an electrical current running through the nervous system, my witches.
The middle pillar exercise acts as a biophysical trigger, son. It initiates a measurable change in cellular energy production.
By aligning visualized light with the DNA's latent transduction capabilities, we can map the trajectory of this increased energy across a 12-level mutation protocol, y'all.
In levels 4 through 6, brain chemistry alters to accommodate higher frequencies. Like, the mental body begins to perceive reality as a construct defined by spirit, making physical laws appear less rigid than previously assumed, my pretties.
Levels 7 through 9 activate etheric seed crystals to receive non-linear light languages. This influx forces a purging of deep-seated emotional trauma, ensuring the nervous system can handle the increased electrical load, my witches. Word.
By level 12, right, the separation between the individual ego and the source of this data dissolves. The operator is now, shall we say, a functional node in the planet's energetic infrastructure.
In this condition, the operator interfaces with a global telepathic network.
Hell yeah, my G. On some old Charles Xavier shit, you heard?
But I'm saying, though, interfacing with this network allows for the immediate implementation of the operator's intent, as their will is now synchronized with the collective evolutionary data of the species.
This macrostructure is the Christ consciousness grid, my pretties. I mean, call me crazy, but got 'em, coach!
Word! Anchored physically at megalithic sites like the Great Pyramid, it acts as the planetary internet for this newly activated biological hardware, my witches.
Grounded spiritual enlightenment is rarely a sudden, peaceful epiphany, my peoples. Y'all should most def get yourselves ready for some fam. Trust me, I know y'all.
That's right, y'all. There's some things that have to be experienced, yo.
It's a grueling, highly systematic, physiological, and psychological mutation, buddy.
This is the fully integrated human operator, my loves.
Word. Ceremonial Magick and biospiritual engineering are 2 lexicons attempting to document the exact same great work, you heard? This is that you're only gonna find when you put in that work and search it out for yourselves, my pretties.
Or you can continue tuning in to Magick vs. Magic Notebook Podcast and let Bianca and I bless y'all with this totally awesome esoteric gnosis that ain't no one else spittin' with this kind of detail, my loves.
Word.
No doubt.
Applied psychology and the ritual geometry of the pentagram filter the mind from collapse inside this protected space. The mathematics of the Merkabah and the biology of transduction actually provide the evolutionary thrust, my G.
This process requires no superstitious artifacts, external saviors, and no physical spaceships to transcend the human condition, my witches. This means no idolatry, no religion, and no aliens. What most of us consider to be God or Source has been here and always will be, y'all. Inside of all of us, yo.
Consider this, y'all. Word up, I want everyone to keep in the forefronts of y'all's minds, right? That the gnosis that Jesus taught was already known, documented, and in certain areas, by certain individuals, had already been being utilized, fam. Everybody's spider senses should be pinging so maybe Jesus learned it too, which means so can you.
Now, whether he performs miracles or magic is a whole nother topic that surprisingly we actually have notes for, so...
Stay tuned for that, you smell me?
I'm saying though, B, all this knowledge has been known and been being utilized way before modern man started slapping name tags on every fucking thing. You feel me?
I know we're bursting plenty of bubbles right now, kid, but Unapproachable Socials Network as a whole is right on time and here to put ripples in the waters, yo. We making waves, baby.
No doubt. The ultimate esoteric technology is the human being itself, my loves. We are dormant biospiritual vehicles fully equipped with the inherent biological authority to engineer our own sovereign evolutions, my pretties.
You know what, Sim? I think we need to go on ahead and make a part 2 to this summer, my bitch, honey. We got the intel and our listeners deserve to know. Nah, I mean?
Word up, B. If you're down, I'm down, babes.
So let's do this thing.
Be sure to tune in to part 2 of episode 6, Merkaba Magic, my pretties.
Level up my witches!